Well, the Broncos insider just released a brand new report saying that Justin Simmons might not want to play for Vic Fangio. Maybe that indicates why Philadelphia went ahead and extended Reed Blakenship yesterday. Plus, Haason Reddick was introduced to the Jets media and gave a perfect response to what drove him out of Philadelphia. And the Birds, they're looking at another pass rusher come April's draft. I'm Thomas Mott. This is the Thomas Mott Show. Now, I can't be the only one who thought that the news yesterday that Carson Wentz signed a one-year deal with the Chiefs was some sort of April Fool's Day prank, but sure enough, it's true. The former chosen one of Philadelphia has moved on from being Matt Stafford's backup with the Los Angeles Rams to backing up Patrick Mahomes on the Super Bowl defending champion Chiefs. And if you're one of my 46,386 subscribers today, or the 60% who aren't subbed yet, and you're wondering if Wentz did anything with the Rams last year, well, he did play in 2 games, including a meaningless Week 18 win against the 49ers, and now is, 4 seasons removed from Philadelphia, where he produced some really unforgettable magic in 2017 before the injury and the reported locker room issues basically derailed his career with the Birds. Now, I wish Wentz nothing but the best. I was a big Wentz fan and defender up until the end, and now I'm really glad Philadelphia moved on and has Jalen Hurts. Can Wentz go ahead and pull off the Baker Mayfield comeback, go to Carolina as a practice squad guy and then eventually get some big-time money from the Bucs? Who knows? But he's in the AFC, he's with the Chiefs under Andy Reid. Best of luck, number 11. Now, another former Eagle joined his new team yesterday as the Jets officially had Haason Reddick in the building to meet with some of his teammates, walk around, wear that weird Jets green, and yes, eventually talk to the vaunted New York media. And he sounded excited, as you would expect, about playing, I guess, on the MetLife turf alongside the really good Jets defense.
But the news itself, I was happy to hear. It's a new beginning, a new chapter for me. I get to come here, be around some great players, some guys that have made some great names for themselves, especially on the defense side of the ball. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting out there in front of the fans and just showing what I have to bring to, as an asset to the team.
Although a way more interesting response was when he was asked about the whole relationship with the Philadelphia Eagles. What went wrong? You requested a trade. It was granted. And he gave a really mature veteran answer here.
I believe I have a lot left in the tank. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here. And that's pretty much that. I feel like when I don't have any more left to give, I'll retire. Until that point, I'm going to continue to try to play my best ball. As far as the Eagles go, though, it wasn't about what he has left in the tank or anything like that. It's a business, and sometimes hard decisions got to be made, even if you don't like them.
That's the perfect response. That's what a veteran does. It's kind of a trap question, trying to see if you could maybe rip the Eagles and say, oh, they wouldn't pay me, it's their fault. And instead, he was very simple. Reddick wanted more money, more contract years. He thinks he still has a lot left in the tank. Philadelphia didn't want to commit long-term with long-term resources, and here we are. They found a trade that worked for both sides, and that was basically that. Reddick also put out a very nice statement to his Twitter account this morning, thanking the city of Philadelphia and the fans and the team for letting him play for his hometown Birds. In the end, I think this trade is going to work out and be fine, despite what comments will tell you, because trust me, I read all the comments down below. A lot of people upset that Reddick is gone. I just wish he could have gotten him a ring in 2022. I think we're going to look back on Reddick's career 4 or 5 years from now and go, 2022 Reddick was the last elite year of Haason as he got past the age of 30, and the fact he couldn't get him a Super Bowl being this close is really quite a bummer. Now, of course, every time I mention Reddick's replacement, Bryce Huff, commenters go down below and point the fact that he's more of a hope than an actual guarantee, which I guess can be said about any player the Eagles have signed, including everyone this offseason. However, his former coach, Robert Saleh, had some really strong words of praise for his old pass rusher, even comparing him to Yankees legend Mariano Rivera, adding he's gonna be great for Philadelphia. He also told the Jets media last week that Huff will be elite in midnight green.
Elite pass rusher. Closes games. He's people want to say that all he does is rush the passer, but all Mariano Rivera did was close 9th innings. So he's a pretty darn good pass rusher, and he's going to be great for Philadelphia.
Now, of course, as I said yesterday, Philadelphia is not just going to be done with Bryce Huff and not signing anybody else. They're very actively meeting with people and looking for that draft pass rusher, including a brand new report saying Western Michigan pass rusher Marshawn Kneeland went to Philadelphia for an official top 30 visit, who, according to PFN, is 6'3", 268, 34-inch arms, and checks a lot of boxes as an edge defender at the next level. Kneeland's a powerful player that plays with maximum effort at all times. After an impressive performance at the Senior Bowl, Kneeland continues to rise up draft boards and could be a target for the Eagles on day 2 of the 2024 NFL Draft. And like I said, I think we can expect Philadelphia to take another pass rusher, probably with one of their first 3 picks in the first, 2 rounds. I know Philadelphia got a good one last year in Nolan Smith, and we're all hoping for year 2 of Nolan Smith. But the Birds defense, and really the overall Howie Roseman philosophy, has always been defensive line happy, and to lose Reddick and then not get another prospect in the draft, especially early on, it would be very, very surprising to me. Now, as another day passes with the Birds not signing Justin Simmons, or anyone not signing Justin Simmons, he's still a free agent, we continue to be on edge and see maybe if the newly freed up Haason Reddick money, about $14.5 million, could be put to good use in adding the veteran Bronco safety. However, I did see this tweet from a highly trusted Bronco insider, Benjamin Albright, who's been right on almost all the Broncos offseason moves, when he was asked about Simmons to the Eagles the other day, and he noted that, quote, I don't think he or Fangio want to reunite, which is very odd because if you watch my show, we've documented extensively why Simmons would be a perfect fit because of the Fangio connection. He's been one of his strongest proponents even when Vic Fangio was fired in Denver a couple of years ago. Like, why would he not want to play for Philadelphia? I mean, he understands the defense. Again, he seemingly likes the defensive coordinator, although that apparently is under a little bit of fire now, and also would be a plug-and-play starter on a defense he already knows and loves, and on a team that actually is going to compete for a Super Bowl this year, or at least some playoff wins, versus where he's been in Denver the past couple of seasons. Now, of course, right after Albright said all of this, there was someone on Twitter who noticed that Justin Simmons liked this picture of him in an edit wearing an Eagles jersey, so you do with that as you will, which is what we've done for the past, 3 weeks, saying, oh, he wants to be an Eagle. Oh, he's not going to be an Eagle. Again, no news, I guess, is good news, but it just continues to be really, really strange why Simmons reportedly doesn't want to be an Eagle, and then other days he does. Just sign with somebody already. Now, Philadelphia, I guess, made sure that they have a solid backup plan in case the safety spot doesn't change between now and week 1, when they extended Reed Blakenship yesterday to what was a very team-friendly deal, has him going, through Philadelphia 2025, and although I was surprised at how many negative comments this got, I really liked what Eagles insider Ross Tucker had to say about the extension for the Ghost.
He probably wasn't going to go anywhere, would have just been a restricted free agent, but here's why it matters, okay? It's called planning. It's called being proactive, right? The Detroit Lions had a restricted free agent, Brock Wright, their backup tight end. They placed a 1-year tender on him. In come the Niners on a 3-year deal, $12 million, $6 million guaranteed. Now the Lions' budget is off, right? They thought they'd be paying him less than 3. Now it's probably 5 or 6. The Eagles are right away not only locking in Reed Blakenship being on the team in 2025, they're locking in knowing exactly what they're going to pay him and not taking any chance that a team like the Niners could offer him a restricted free agent tender offer.
I mean, I guess you can't please everybody this offseason, but the Reed Blakenship extension is only going to cost like $4 million, gets him through 2025. For a starting caliber safety in the NFL, that's like one of the cheapest. I mean, C.J. Gardner-Johnson's getting $11 million a year, plus also extra incentives if he were to go ahead and play well. Blakenship, again, wasn't terrible last year. You put him at like, the 20th best safety in the league, the 30th best safety in the league. I mean, he's not top 10, top 15, maybe not top 20, although maybe 22, 23. But overall, I thought it was a solid move. And again, I expect them to still make a run at Justin Simmons, but if not, you have C.J. Gardner-Johnson, you have Blakenship, who started a bunch of games last year, and then obviously Sidney Brown post ACL waiting in the wings. We got plenty more stuff happening the next couple of days and weeks, including Wednesday Link Live, myself and Josh Davis, as we always do on Wednesday night. Tomorrow, be sure to go ahead and tune into that, ask questions, hang out, and get ready for the Eagles' hopeful one final free agency move or the NFL draft as well, discussing a bunch of stuff in and around the world of Philadelphia. I'm Thomas Mott, hanging out on a Tuesday. This has been the Thomas Mott Show.